No, damn it, Rollins!
What the, why?
We are ready to shed the last bit of limitations holding us back. Which is you.
Oh! Unbelievable!
What the hell is going on?
What am I watching right now? What is happening right now? We're watching the ultimate betrayal.
The patriarch of the Judgment Day being sacrificed before our very eyes.
This is the man who created the Judgment Day, who recruited Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest.
The man who set Priest and Ripley free.
I'm certified to pronounce you all committed. Now get your smooching on for real.
Yeah.
Smooch away. Smoochville, dog.
Time to smooch.
Be a smoochologist.
Hey.
There you go. Get a smooch on.
Come on, Reggie. Oh, no.
He just pinned his new bride.
No, Reggie.
Oh, man. You already
broke the
betrayed
truth.
us.
Tamina.
To the cover, 1, 2, 3. She's now the 24/7 champion.
Y'all messing up my wedding. Y'all messing it up.
That is now done.
Tozawa.
Tozawa.
You screwing up.
To the cover.
No.
Now it's Tozawa.
Y'all messing everything up.
They're messing everything
You're
up.
messing everything up. Y'all gonna get me fouled.
Dana Brooke off the top rope.
In her wedding dress.
To the cover. Now she retains, wins back the 24/7 title. Now runs into a boot. What? The bell is right.
Where are the cops? Where are the officials?
Someone help Miz. What the hell's happening? He's getting dragged into the back in the middle of the match. How is this psychopath allowed in the arena again?
Where is security?
Here we go. This is gonna get ugly in a hurry. Lesnar bringing the fight to the almighty Bobby Lashley, and Lashley is down.
Two animalistic alpha males that won't give an inch, kicking off Monday Night Raw.
Not out here, Brock.
Oh! Lesnar face first into the post.
Oh, Lashley spearing Lesnar. Unbelievable impact. There's a brave souls trying to separate these two beings. God! Thinking the coup de grace.
Hey, look at the jarring impact on the neck when Balor landed on his feet, and now once again, Theory!
Down! Oh, man! Shoulders down. 1,
Are you kidding me? We got a new champion! Somebody's
Now, and the new United States Champion, Theory!
We knew the potential was there, the talent was there. He now has gold around his waist.
Stuff is for everyone!
Bianca's gonna finish what Becky Lynch tried to start.
No, please.
Bianca's not playing.
Bianca Belair cutting the hair off Becky.
Oh, going after all of it.
Bianca's giving us a back. Becky's getting
Stop this.
Becky's getting a complete makeover. over.
Officials coming in to try to prevent it. More hair is flying. This is like defacing a work of art.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
He's not even slowing down. Belair is defacing the Van Gogh of WWE. She is humiliating big-time bets. No, damn it, Rollins.
What? Why? Oh,
Son of a... Face to face a second ago. This is disgusting. This is despicable. Rollins, you're...
all this talk about respecting Cody Rhodes and
Clearly Seth Rollins out here. Absolutely nothing. Get the officials out here. Finally someone out here, but oh my God. A sledgehammer from Hell in a Cell. Stop him.
Cody is helpless.
A stomp right on the injured pec. Get somebody out of the damn locker room. Somebody stop Rollins. Well, Rollins has a damn sledgehammer in his hand.
Rollins is sick. That's the bottom line here. Rollins is sick. He is disturbed.
Oh my God, proclaiming his respect a minute ago, now torturing Cody Rhodes.
There was nonsense. It was lip service from Rollins. Gable now looking to put the finishing touches on this match.
Oh my God!
Oh my gosh! What in the world?
It is all about the Raw Tag Team titles and WrestleMania.
Super kick wipes out Orton. Super kick wipes out Otis.
A second by Rollins. The big man is rocked. And Seth freaking Rollins and Kevin Owens working together. He got it!
And Riddle disposes of Rollins.
No! Yes!
Woo!
RK Bro! And the new Raw Tag Team Champions, RK Bro! Oh my God! No! Yes! The monster is back!
Braun Strowman? Are you kidding me?
Stalking his way to the ring! There is a very big, very pissed off monster among men. Oh! There are 8 men in this matchup, but only one monster in the house.
Up and down! Choke slam!
Oh no.
Strowman hoisting up Dawkins.
Like a toy!
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, this is brilliant! The guts inside Kevin Owens are downright legendary!
And the guts? How about the stupidity?
Stone Cold never looked this good!
Chicago, are y'all ready to see Kevin Owens open up a can of whoop-ass on Stone Cold at WrestleMania? Give me a hell yeah! Take a beer in your little hand, get in the ring, and give me the beer. Come on. Even you can figure that out. Here we go. One step. There we go. That was a weird way to get in the ring, but I'll let it go. There you go. Put it in my hand. Wow, good job. Now get your sorry ass out of my ring. Oh, wait.